And those gusty winds we saw today will gradually subside overnight here, looking for sunny skies.
A bit of an unusual storms that we saw coming through too this afternoon.
Yeah, what was interesting was the fact that it was cloudy and rainy, of course, to start it.
Not too far to our south and west here, significantly warmer in the 80s. And you guessed it, in between these two air masses, there is this frontal bound.
Couldn't ask for
It's
a better
getting warm
Sunday morning.
quick. You had those jackets on this morning.
I want to take my jacket
well
off.
In the 70s. Yeah.
I know.
Well, thunder shower getting going here. Some frequent cloud to ground lightning and very heavy rain in a short amount of time. Just show you here what we were talking about, and you can make some snowballs with this stuff. And
This is a time lapse over the last 6 hours. You see that batch of rain that moved through earlier, and then some of the clearing sky.
It's the Allegheny Mountains to our west where they will be measuring snow in feet. That will be where the greatest impacts from this.
There's Clayton Stiver. He's live outside of our studios on East Market Street. Clayton, a nice day out there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, Ed. You can't complain at all, although it was a little chilly this morning. There's obviously a lot going on with this storm system, and because we're on the southwestern side of it, we're getting a northwesterly.
That's coincidence, or did you have something to do with that?
No, there is science applied to that forecast as well. Right now, it does look to be.
The kids having a great time. No rain out here, maybe a couple drops, but you don't have to worry about that.
All eyes continue to be on Sandy, folks, as we track her here this evening. Those computer models, all important expected tracks, the various scenarios of where Sandy is going to make its way back towards the land here, continue to come more in line with potential landfall around the South Jersey shore, the Delaware Bay as we get into the wee hours of Tuesday morning. One of the keys with the track will be tomorrow morning into the afternoon. Again, right now, Sandy is actually a couple hundred miles off the Outer Banks, but we expect it to make this turn back towards the coast sometime tomorrow morning into the afternoon. And the key is the angle with this turn that it takes as it comes back towards the coast here. And again, you can see a lot of these models continue to be in close agreement that it's going to be around the Jersey Shore, Delaware Bay that this storm comes inland, as at that point pretty much a non-tropical system, but a very large and powerful nor'easter, and its effects will be felt far outward from the center of circulation. So this kind of puts us on the moderate side of things for the risk threat. It's folks along and north of the track and the coastal sections really where you have the worst effects from Sandy, but we're still obviously going to get our fair share. Projected rainfall totals by Tuesday night, still no changes. I think anywhere from 1 to 4 inches, 1 to 2 inches, Augusta, Nelson, Buckingham counties, central Virginia here, Charlottesville points north and east there, 2 to 4 inches, and then far northern reaches of Madison, Culpeper County, maybe 4 inches plus. Also, obviously, gusty winds we'll be dealing with as well here. National Weather Service has put up high wind warnings for all the counties shaded in orange, wind advisory for Buckingham, Fluvanna, Louisa counties. All of this coming most of our day tomorrow into 8 o'clock Tuesday. Here's what the sustained winds look like as we go through our evening and nighttime hours. They slowly pick up 10 to 15 plus miles per hour. Here we are at the Monday noon hour. You can see gradually those sustained winds now becoming stronger, 20 to 30 miles per hour, and certainly the overnight Monday into the wee hours of Tuesday morning. That's when I expect our strongest winds, sustained maybe around or just above 30 miles per hour, stronger across the higher elevations, and we could have wind gusts up to 40, 60 miles per hour during this time frame through Tuesday morning. So obviously with the damp ground, that could be bringing down some trees and power lines. It could make for some power outages. Storm Team 29 live, triple Doppler radar tonight showing a few light rain showers across Madison County, but obviously elsewhere fairly quiet. I do expect rain showers to increase in coverage though as we work through the overnight hours. The heaviest rain bands with Sandy still off to our east though as we get into Monday morning, but gradually they start to work in from east to west as we go into the PM hours, and definitely some heavy rain possible Monday night into Tuesday as Sandy makes its landfall here, and these rain bands kind of pivot from north to south now as we work through Tuesday, slowly starting to fade back. 45 to 49 your overnight lows. Showers becoming likely certainly as we go through the overnight hours. Breezy. Tomorrow highs only in the 40s. Heaviest rains picking up after 2 o'clock here. Gusty northwesterly winds. Extended forecast. It's going to be cold on Tuesday. Cold enough there could be some snowflakes mixing in for the valley. Certainly the higher terrain, but really no accumulations for the lowlands. And then things clearing up on Wednesday with warming temps. A nice weekend on tap for us. We'll keep our fingers crossed that stays the same. We'll be right back. I think the pig in that commercial has the energy level that I have when I hit the slopes. He's pretty excited there tonight, folks. On the WeatherBug Network here, temperature-wise, many of us have cooled well back in the 30s here, 31 already in Greene. Also in Waynesboro, we're at 37 in downtown Charlottesville. Louise at 37, 34 in Stanton. Temperatures dropping off a little bit more as we head into the nighttime hours. Quiet scan of Storm Team 29 live, triple Doppler radar across our area tonight, but just to our south, I am tracking some rain showers across south side
inside Virginia, down into North Carolina here. A little area of low pressure is tracking off to the east here. And so far, this activity is moving eastward. But as we progress through the overnight into tomorrow morning, gradually we're going to see this moisture start to lift northward and expand across our viewing area. And with those cold temperatures, it is possible we could have a little bit of some light snow or maybe a little bit of mixing of some rain and sleet here as well. But it will be light. That is the key word. No big accumulations expected here. Don't fret too much over this. We'll show you on Futurecast starting at the 11 o'clock hour here. The clouds will be increasing through the overnight hours, but generally dry conditions. However, first thing Monday morning here about 6 a.m., we start to see maybe a little bit of this light snow or perhaps a sleet pellet or some rain showers mixed in for the Shenandoah Valley, and I think that will advance east of the Blue Ridge as we progress through the morning hours. Certainly the further north you go from I-64, the better chance there is for maybe a little bit of light snow or sleet. South of I-64, mainly just some light rain showers here, and still that chance going through our Monday afternoon hours. You can see at 1 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, though, it's basically just a cloudy day for us. However, there may be a little regeneration of some showers here, mainly east of Route 29, say 9 o'clock or so, and maybe a snow flurry or a sleet pellet mixed in there too, but not really a big deal. And then gradually skies will be clearing out Monday night into our Tuesday, expecting a fair amount of sunshine Tuesday now, and temperatures will be back to the mild side. Futurecast projecting snowfall totals by tomorrow night very much on the minuscule side, hardly noticeable, really a tenth of an inch or less. Perhaps a little bit more rain shower activity by our Monday night, but even that on the light side, generally a tenth of an inch or less, with the highest totals along and south of I-64. Where there will be a better chance for some heavier rains, though, will be coming on Wednesday night, with the storm system tracking up across the region. Lots of Gulf of Mexico and Atlantic moisture will be pulled in. It will be mild. So, yeah, some steadier, heavier rains, perhaps between a half an inch and 1 inch by Wednesday night. In the meantime, for our overnight hours, increasing clouds, a 10% chance for something well after midnight. 31 our low. Our planner for Central Virginia starting in the morning, 32, 38 by the noon hour. Best chance for any mixing here before the noon hour. Highs only in the low 40s. And for the Shenandoah Valley, 30 to start, 35 by the noon hour. Rounding out the day around 40 with, again, that best chance for any mixing before the noon hour. Extended forecast now. Sunny on Tuesday, back to 56 degrees. Then we'll watch for some heavier rains Wednesday, certainly Wednesday night, 54. Clearing skies Thursday, breezy 58. And then a cold blast for Friday, sunny 41. And back in the upper 30s for next weekend. And right now it looks to be dry.
Well, that's a good thing. At least whatever we see, if you see these flakes
tomorrow, not that big of a deal. Don't worry too much about it. And then we're right back to mild temperatures.
We'll enjoy it. Thank you, Clayton. We're back in just a minute.